If they mean well for youths, how can the governors pocket over 500 million for security vote? And nobody can have the right to ask him what goes around or what happens with that security vote. So let's be factual here. Number one, we're going to ask the governor. I spoke about the traditional rulers. Our Oghionọba is driving on a Rolls Royce. Our Oba of Benin Kingdom, may you reign forever. Oba of Benin, Oba Atokpe, he said. But Oba, you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boast of keke napep. Each boy in the street cannot boast of keke napep. Let's be factual. Okay, we want to work. Operation Give a don't use keke napep. Let's hustle. Can government just do that for once? We produce the oil, we produce the natural, we produce everything here from the south. But these guys, they just control the wealth of our common, of our common patrimony, and they are okay with it. I don't know how long you guys want to keep sleeping. You know where they Italy, we don't go Italy. Just call 5 people in Nigeria, tell them to join the struggle. That's all we need. I don't need to do all the work myself, but just call 5 youths in Nigeria and tell them to just keep the struggle alive. Tell them to just keep the struggle alive. So now, I've complained a lot. First of all, we're going to write an open letter to the Oghionọba of Benin. Oghionọba, may you reign forever. Oba Atokpe, he said. Now, the Oba of Benin must tell us what he does to ensure that government works for us in Edo State. Secondly, again, because I cannot achieve the change alone, we need the Oba of Benin. We need the Atari of Auchi. We need the King of Ishan that Oshomole recently retrieved the chief of his staff of office. We need all those guys on board. Because if I want to talk to some elders, I might talk rudely because of the annoyance in me. I'm not happy. These days, I go around, I cannot even boast of 500 naira a day as a young man, and I'm a Nigerian. And there are some, I'm even talking of 500, people that have been praying to get 100 naira a day here. Boys, young men that are aged. Why do we have criminals around? It's just because we have so much and we cannot control it. So for every Edo people that are out there, let me tell you, the only thing for us to do is to support our own regional government, which is Bende. Bruce Ali could do Bende Brewery, open a cement factory, it will flour me, and Bruce Ali University Ekpoma, which most of you who are watching me are a beneficiary from that institution. Haven't read well, over the years. What has Adams Oshomole done in his time? I haven't been a labor leader. Lucky Benedio is a write-off. Him and Ezeamu, they are total write-off. In fact, if I haven't heard their names, I am not even happy with them, because those people, they are not qualified to even drive on the roads that they never built. The only reason why I'm still patient is that I'm waiting to hear from our governor. How much will Oshomole hand over to you? What is the deficit? I asked this question some time ago. How much will Oshomole hand over to you? What is the deficit? Now the governor said he has banned social activities in primary schools and secondary schools. What is the impact? What is the reason for you to ban it? Are you just banned because you don't want them to hold events there and look at the poor state standard of our educational system? Or what? Or what, my brother? Tell me, Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, tell me, or what? Just only this evening, I got 4 calls. Oh boy, no one comes. If you see your body, they hurt, we'll check you. Man, those guys who are calling me, DSS, go after them. Check my call log. I know you guys already monitoring my call log. Check my call log. We are tired of this state called Nigeria. We are tired of it. If Buhari can watch my video on the 6th bed, let Buhari know one thing that is clear. If you are tired of leading this, we that are jobless, leave. We cannot have a president that is jobless, because today he's not even in his office. All what he tells us is at the comfort of a London room. I'm not in support of that. I say Kabuto rejectamenta to such a policy of the government. So first, we're going to ask the Oghionọba of Benin. I will draft that open letter. I'll put it on Facebook. Word to word, I will do a social media press conference before going up. The only thing God has given to us to succeed as Nigerians is just social media. If you see a common man like you, when no get social media, sure I'm waiting they happen, may you know. We are not hidden. We are live. Today, leaders came out to declare Bendel, which is the most precious thing that has happened over the years. If you ask me, 50 years under the Nigerian state, can we boast of any social amenity that has worked rather than corruption? Rather than corruption, if an existing governor of a state does not support you to come and cover his tracks, you cannot be a governor. That's the society we find ourselves. So young men back there in Italy, young men back there in America, young men back there in Norway, young men back, you guys call me, it's not about the call. Call your families and tell them to be conscious of themselves. Let us all come out. Let us all come out. I'm tired of Nigeria, my brother. I'm tired, but I will not leave Nigeria for this old man. Because at my age, some of them are already ministers, commissioners, captains, generals in the army, and they are still ruling us to today. My simple analysis is that majority Edo State, we have the highest number of youths that die on the Mediterranean Sea. The highest number of youths that give up their life on the Mediterranean Sea, we have the highest volume of youths. So what else? What else do we want from government? What else? A government that will do an agriculture asking for only 1,000 people, when we have over 4 million people that are willing to farm. And the most annoying thing is this: you can hardly see a northerner in the north that is rich coming here to come and do manual jobs. But those poor northerners that they refuse to educate, that they refuse to enlighten, that they refuse to give any form of education, look at them, they are all over taking our farms. We are shouting Fulani herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen. Those guys are not even conscious of their environment. We the southerners, we will fight for youths over there in the north. They will appreciate us better. It's not all about shouting hallelujah or singing one hallelujah to another people. It is time, it is time, it is time, it is time, Edo youth. It is time for us to wake up. Please, let me tell you, which I said earlier, I did verse for Nigeria, I did also the verse. But we must do it in a coordinated way. Either ways, we must be coordinated. We must follow a peaceful protest. Because, my brother, I want to see a Bendel state that can work for all of us. I want to be a part of that state, even if I'm going to have children that will benefit from. But let me see the Bendel state work before I leave Earth, surface of Earth. So first and foremost, let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to write an open letter to the Oghionọba of Benin. We want to know the volume of Edo youths that are languishing in a prison detention. We want to know the volume of Edo youths that died on the Libya Sea. Those bodies, bury them anywhere because they paid the supreme price for greener pasture. But one price I will not allow people back home to pay is for us to keep mediocrating or being mediocres in this present Nigerian state. You know me very well. You guys know me all well. Charlie Boy yesterday went on a peaceful protest. They tear-gassed him for saying that our president should resume his office. Nigerian police force came out to tear-gas him. But Nigerian police force will not go and tear-gas APC members in Lagos that are fighting and stabbing themselves. International Stadium Lagos. They will not go and do that. In Tesla Balogun Stadium. They will not go and do that, but they will wait for we that are peaceful protesters. I said I was going to do a one-man protest. The threats I got, I had to make sure that I had a formidable foundation before coming out to speak. So please, my Edolites, why I want to use the word Edolites is just because most of you still think Edo exists. Edo has died long ago. Today we had a new nation called the Midwestern State. And if we all